there, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Chris Figures Out What He's Doing Today. This, of course, being the stream where I forget to turn on the lights in the background again. Hold on one second. I've been sitting here for about a minute or so, just kind of waiting for stream to start. But what's good? How you doing? Just watching one of your YouTube shorts, as you should. You should all be watching all of my YouTube shorts always, every day, for all time. But yeah, your boy has had yet another lazy day. I probably should actually start accomplishing more during my day than I usually do, but it is what it is, sometimes you just gotta, do your best and hope that things kind of work themselves out. Hi, Shroomy, welcome in, and Aiden, and Lemon, and Neurospicy Teens in, and a bunch of other people as well. How do? It is a Thursday, I believe, which means that it's almost the end of the week, which is always fun for a Friday. I was gonna try to make a rhyme there. I was thinking of Sunday Fun Day, but I realized that's 2 days after Friday. Hi, Moon, welcome in. Anyway, today, as per usual, is our usual shenaniganery. I am probably going to be reading the fanfiction that one of the members of our community wrote about my, YouTube characters, for lack of a better term. Did you ever make that 70 to pay for the parking ticket? I did, luckily, so I'm not, out of sorts or anything, so luckily that all worked out. But that leads me to my next point. As per usual, for our vibes and our streams and such, our goal is to make $100 in donations to continue the maid outfit streak. It is day 55, as I have forgotten to change the text there. I swear to God, there's always one thing that I forget to do prior to the stream starting, but there we go. Anyway, we are almost at day 55. Day 69, I'm kind of curious what day that's going to be. So tomorrow, 56, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, wait. Shit, hold on. Today's 5, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. Damn it. If I took one more day off than Thursday, I could have made Femboy Friday day 69. Damn it. I'm back towards your inconvenience spell. What inconvenience spell? Start tagging you in the YouTube mod channel, remind you to change your text. You honestly probably should. I'm not going to lie. I only remember part of what I'm supposed to be doing. All I know is that I did refill my water, and that's most of what I usually am supposed to do during these streams. So at least we're making progress. We're doing things. We're making money moves is what we're doing. You saw a comment yesterday I stopped in for a little? Yeah, I saw. I mean, usually I'd catch you for a little bit, but I don't know. YouTube chat has been slowing down considerably lately, which is a little unfortunate for me, but it makes it so I can at least keep track of things. But if I combine both chats, then I feel like I would have been able to, reach Twitch partner by this point. Send the server, good fic for what I managed to read, but definitely a bit odd for me since it's you and your clone. I mean, to be fair, it's two of my it's basically two of my characters. They're both technically me, but one is a little bit more me than the other one, if that makes sense. Not that I'm expecting it to make sense, because honestly, this was all kind of done on a whim, pretty much. I just asked them to write a fan fiction, because I've never had one of those written about me before, so I just thought it'd be kind of a funny little thing to do, But it's anyone's guess. Hi Leshy, how you doing? Love your D&D videos, give me some great ideas. Well, that's good. I'm glad. I'm here to inspire others to make their games slightly more confusing than they usually should be. Hi, Lexi. Welcome in. How are things? Hope everything's going well. I will say this much. I don't know. Most of our mod team isn't here today. Most of our people aren't here today either. Is it just a Thursday thing? That's so strange. I mean, D&D, but I want to. I say go for it personally. There's nothing really stopping you from starting. Feasibly speaking, you could play D&D by yourself if you really wanted to. You just let the dice demand everything that you do. Slightly sick from yesterday, but a bit better today. Well, that's good. I'm glad. And Alchemy's in. What's up? I guess it takes a little bit for people to scroll in. Anyway, such is the way of things. We continue on our various vibes and shenaniganeries. I've been granted from Mage Hand because of Hama, as you should be. I don't expect any of the things that I, share with the world to work. I just think that it's really funny for people to try. Scott, to keep from killing my players, they're currently in the first layer of the 9 hells. That sounds about right. They just got out of the shower. Well, I'm glad that you at least bathed. That's always fun. Don't be stinky. That's my advice to all of you in this stream. Don't be stinky. Started playing D&D solo. It's not terrible, but it's not as fun. Yeah, it's not as fun. I'm just saying you could feasibly do it. Though at the same time, you could also just straight up you could run a module by yourself and just be the one playing through it. And I guess it's more akin to a choose-your-own-adventure game than a technical D&D module, but I guess technically every D&D game is a choose-your-own-adventure, considering your actions directly influence what's going to happen in the game. But it also kind of depends on your DM. Sometimes it's just like the illusion of choice. Sometimes, regardless of what you choose, it'll still lead you back to the same result. Which, mind you, is kind of how I run D&D games. Like, I have like an ending in mind. I have a few things that I need to get done. But overall, depending on what you choose, it usually leads back to the same result. Is AI now if no one wants to be a DM? Yeah, but we don't abide by using AI in D&D. It's antithetical to the entirety of what D&D is. But yeah. Pretty bad migraine. Yeah, that sounds about right. Trying to figure out how I follow you. I don't know. Maybe you're from YouTube. Maybe you're from Facebook. Maybe you're from TikTok. Maybe you're from Instagram. But welcome in for one reason or another. If you are following me, then I guess you enjoyed some part of this. But this is day 55 of Maidathon, an ongoing challenge where I continue to wear a maid outfit because, honestly, what the fuck else am I going to do with my Saturdays? It's a Thursday right now. So I'm not used to this. Yeah, I know, teen. You don't have to bring it up. I'm trying the best I can right now. Probably TikTok, definitely not Facebook. Yeah, I would imagine it's probably Facebook. We hit goal already? Did we hit goal already? No, we didn't. We just started. Technically speaking, we would have hit it from yesterday, unless somebody donated while I wasn't here. But no, we're at 4K, and our goal is to get 100, so it's 4,100 on Twitch if we all go through Twitch. And great set, triple distraction translating to 3 A's in U.S. high school grades. Nice. Oh, triple distinction. I don't know what the fuck any of that. Yeah, I mean, cool, I guess. Like, good job. How many... 3 A's out of what? Like, how many A's could you have gotten? Is it just, like, 3 A's? And then, like, they don't judge anything else that you do? To be fair, I feel like grading in other, like, countries is way more lenient than the grading in America. Even though the grading in America... Or, not really the grading. The education in America is fucking awful. This is my thing. What content do you usually do? So I do this thing called Totally Original D&D Character. It's basically an ongoing series where I just make popular characters into D&D characters. And then it's like a little guessing game. I also do videos of how to break D&D and also funny little meme campaigns that you can do with your friends. Also for that, Shroomy, it's basically I just pull a card. Your quest for this evening is landmines, which means try to what's the term for disarm? Try to disarm as many landmines as you can. It's just 3 separate grades. Yeah, but out of how many classes? That dictates, like, your average. We did 4K last night. We did, thanks to Kyle. It was all during our, building, like, I don't really know how to describe it, really, but basically it was a building a game stream where I created the Stream Snipers tabletop card game, pretty much. My old school 70% was an F. That's fucking insane. 70% is a C, isn't it? Like, what? Why, though? Did it work? Did it inspire people to do better in their grades, or did everyone just, like, get fucked? Get used to casting Disarm. Is there a spell called Disarm? There's a spell called Counterspell, but I don't think there's a spell called Disarm. If you drunk upon a landmine like Mario jumps on a Goomba, you can deactivate at least 1. I don't feel like that's accurate, and I don't think I want to test it. Isn't the whole point of jumping on like stepping on a landmine is that it's gonna explode? So wouldn't just jumping on it also cause it to explode? I will say that, like, I don't know, fucking landmines are freaky deaky, dude. Use Mage Hand from afar to set them off from out of range. Honestly, that would work. It's like we had lots of good students that didn't fit that standard. I was, like, okay in school, honestly. I wasn't, like, good. I wasn't bad. It was primarily just, you know, me doing my usual shenaniganery. I will say, though, if we manage to reach goal tomorrow, or if we manage to reach goal today, then tomorrow we have our Femboy Friday. It's difficult to explain. It was out of 3 subjects, however, I did 3 times more work on 1 subject than I got out of it. Yeah, I still don't get grading in your backwards country. Hey, Sidson, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome to day 55 of Maidathon, the ongoing challenge where I continue to wear a maid outfit because people pay me to do so. Noah has a Waffle House system for hurricanes. Yeah, basically, if a Waffle House is closed, then you don't want to be there. The UK education system is difficult and I live here. Yeah, that sounds about right. I have to pack my backpack so that I have clothes for my 3-night sleepover at a friend's house. Ooh, fun! Have you considered perhaps spreading the good word of HamaSamaKun to your friends? Telling me things don't work like in Mario? Yeah, I mean, I'm not a scientist, but I'd say probably not. But who am I to stop you? Honestly, I'm not your dad. You can do whatever you want. You're a full-grown ass adult, probably. I have no idea how old you are actually, and I honestly don't feel like asking right now. All I know is that I just only hang out in the 18+ section of the Discord server because I don't want to deal with hanging out with minors. Share you with friends. As you should, Levi. As you should, because this is the single greatest stream of all time. You know the band Stray Kids? Technically, they're a K-pop group. I don't think they're technically a band because they don't play instruments, but yeah. Classes relate to my special interest, sadly. Yeah, that's how school works. It's kind of like a general education until you get to college, and even then, it's not really guaranteed that you'll take classes that have anything to do with your interests. Day song? And also name, what's up? I'm an adult, good for you. Such is the way of the world. Furry. You sure about that? Anything about this Scream Furry, you fucking stupid piece of shit? Anyway. Trail modding when there, but I might be absent till Monday night since I start the sleepover Friday after I get off work. Well, we have tomorrow-ish, maybe? I don't know how things work, honestly. I'm just doing streams day after day. My hope is that I at least have some, of my mods in at any given point. Though, to be fair, streaming day after day is probably not the smartest idea, but, fuck it, we have a challenge to go through, you know? Furries are chill? They are chill. Was he saying he was a furry? I don't know, he just said furry. I'm assuming he's trying to make fun of me, but honestly, faceless fucking accounts have very little sway anywhere. If you're not gonna put your face to your, dumbass opinions, then, honestly, just fucking walk into oncoming traffic. But furries are pretty chill. I have no issue with them. So close to our goal. Are you talking about day 69? Or are you talking about making, 100 in stream? Because we haven't made anything, D12. I don't know where you're getting this information from. I don't mind furries. I don't mind them either. They're usually pretty chill. I don't think I've ever had actual issue with them. It's 11 more days. True. Wait, 11? 11 is 66. D12, are you okay? Are you having a stroke? Is everything alright? 14. Yeah, 14 more days. 14 more days gets us to day 69. Is everything alright? There's something more important to my profile, my bunny. Exactly. Wait, is that what that is? I could literally never tell. It's that small. On my screen, the chat is that small that I really can't tell. Nonsense kaboom. There goes your tower. Watch your crumble. Feed the... What? Okay, whatever. Me just fried from being solo cashier today. That's fair. Friend who's an ex-furry. What makes them an ex-furry? Do they, leave the furry world behind? Wait, is it like John Wick where they have to, kill a bunch of people? Or maybe they have to yiff a bunch of people? Yiffing is, the term for when furries have sex, right? I have an ex who is a furry. I know, 2 or 3 people who are furries. Or who are furries. Maybe, 1. I know 1 furry. I think there might be, another 2, but honestly, I'm not super sure. Anybody in my profile, Honey Pumpkin. Nice. I wish I had a giant rabbit. Dude, you know what'd be so cool is if I had a giant rabbit and I could ride it as a the fuck is it called? A familiar, right? Or a mount, right? I could mount a giant rabbit and then, hang out in the forest as a warrior. I don't know. I feel like if I were to be able to choose a life to live, I would want to be I'd want to live in the forest and not have to pay taxes, and then maybe also have some internet. Forest with a cell phone, but at the same time, I feel like if I didn't have to keep paying for things, I would probably just live in the forest, in the countryside of Japan or something. I just have a little farm. Dude, that's kind of my end goal, I'm not gonna lie. Make enough money from content creation to move to Japan and then never see anyone ever again and just live on my little farm, and then I can invite people from my audience over there. You lose a bet? No, it's an ongoing challenge because people pay me because I'm pretty. It's bad that I see the Maidathon and think, oh, it's almost rent day. To be fair, it's been rent day. It is technically almost rent day. Hey, Kyle's in our YouTube for whatever reason. But what's up, dude? How you doing? I forgot to charge my tablet, so we're not going to be drawing the HamaSamaKun card game today. But we might do that tomorrow if we make goal. So we will have Femboy Friday. Hey, Dev's in also. But today I thought it'd be kind of a fun little treat if I read the HamaSama fanfic. The first ever fanfiction ever written about me, Twitch is being annoying. Should we link the donation thing in case you want to drop buku bucks and disappear into ether like you always do? You're pretty Hama. Thank you, Aiden. I appreciate it. Goes to live in a house in the middle of the woods, preferably near a mountain because running water is nice. I wouldn't mind living next to a waterfall. Or maybe not a waterfall. I don't know. Where do you think... I feel like I'd want to live somewhere fun, right? I prefer forests, I think, to, any other places, the open fucking plains. I don't want to live on flat land. I feel like if I live on flat land, I'm going to go insane. I need that, visual stimuli, you know? Either that or I could just hang up pictures of boobs everywhere, and then I'll be plenty stimulated in my fucking home. Waterfalls are fun. That they are. Either way, fam, we are $100 away from our goal of, getting to whatever it is we need to get to. Central Texas has hills and forests. Yeah, but Central Texas also has racists. Though, to be fair, every state in America has a racist. And if there isn't a racist, then you are the racist. You'd want to live near a mountain with a stream right by your house. I mean, I feel like I'd want to live deep in the forest. Okay, you know what? This is what I want. I want to live in the Cullen's house from Twilight. I know that this is like a weirdly deep cut thing because nobody really talks about Twilight. Everybody's on Hunger Games now, and I feel like that's kind of a shame. Not to say that Twilight is written well and Stephenie Meyer is kind of a fucking cringe lord, but like the house in the Twilight movies, like the Cullen's house, fucking awesome. It's like a modern house in the middle of the forest away from everyone. That's the house I want to live in. I want to make enough money, get a nice house, live in the forest, never see anyone ever again. Let's see, the waterfall was crying because I was overstimulated because of the forest. What? Mainstream, let's go. Yeah. Ironically, the Hunger Game fans are often thirsty. I feel like they're not as thirsty. Are Hunger Game fans thirsty? I know that there was like a love triangle kind of between Peeta, Gale, and Katniss, but I feel like nobody gives a fuck anymore. People are at least reading more into it. I feel like the Hunger Games is single-handedly carrying media literacy in this fucking generation. Kind of sentence. I mean, to be fair, yeah. It was to bath in the waterfall. To bathe in the waterfall? House is current up for sale. Guys, hear me out. Donate to the stream so I can put a bid or put down a down payment on the Twilight house. Then we can all live in the Twilight house. I will invite as many members of my ham fam into that house. I'm just saying. The vibe is there. Dono link pinned in chat. Hit me with it. Cast summon at Sisyphus Prime. Do you think Sisyphus ever, got bored? Like, he has, a thing to do all the time. And it's it's a lesson in the futility of avoiding death. But, do you think Sisyphus enjoys what he's doing? Like, he has, a job. He's, doing things. Hey, Matthew's in. You're early today. At least, well, it's been 21 minutes. It's early enough. What's up? How are things? His own bop house now. No, I don't want a bop house, man. I want a regular house. I just also want to live in the Twilight house and pretend to be a vampire. Katniss likes Gale. Peeta likes Katniss. Katniss is friendly with Peeta but doesn't return feelings. Don't they get together at the end of the last book? Or the movie or something? They have, kids together. What the fuck? I never read the books. I'll be real. Hey, Shroomy, thank you so much for the 10. Let's go. And Kyle, tip 50. Let's go. We are $40 away from the goal. I love you both. You're so cool and sexy. I'm not gonna lie.
Here is $10 hairs. Go buy a really, really, really small house.
I will buy a little small house. Not house is maid house. Exactly. Everyone has to wear a maid outfit in my maid house.
Here is the random dono. Now to disappear into the here is my part of the Cullen house as well.
Did you halfway through your message, did you hear me say Twilight and then rewrote part of your message? Because I don't know how to deal with that. I just think that's really funny. But thank you so much. We're now $40 away from our goal. And also $9 away from 69, which is equally as funny. Here, late at night. Hey, Thiefson. I'm gonna be a lady of the forest that lives in a small magical-looking cabin with a massive garden. Men think I'm a woman that causes them because what? About the men's red flag? I don't know. I would just want to live in the forest. They do wind up having kids together. Can't remember if Gale does, but I do know by the end of the main trilogy, Katniss winds up falling for Peeta as well. I don't know. I was never there for the romance aspect. I was there for the battle royale. I love me some Fortnite. I'm surprised they haven't put, Hunger Games in Fortnite by this point. Just want to live in a cabin and play card games all day. Well, with your $10, you can put down a down payment on the first ever amazing Kickstarter from HamaSamaKun Industries. Stream Sniper, the greatest game that I'm definitely going to make at some point. I don't know. I just think it's such a fun concept to have, a bunch of Hamas. Imagine how fun that is. Actually, to be fair, I could technically sell that as merch, I think. That's basically the same thing. It's 9 plus 10, 20 long. About 18 minutes. 18 minutes of what? 18 minutes of this dick. The Hunger Games in the 8th grade, the relationship was out of the ordinary to my entire class. I don't know. I don't really read most books for romance. You should pay to have their own card in the game. Alright, hear me out. From this point forward, anyone who donates $10 can have a card in the game. Want to play D&D? I say go for it, personally. You need to find, an online group. There are people in the server that could probably play, if that helps. I don't got much for you in terms of, how to gain people, because usually it just involves having people. Anyways, race and axe bad relationships are good. Yeah, no, Twilight is an awful book. It's awful. Everything about it is trash. But, I enjoy it. It's like the equivalent of watching Fuckboy Island, which, mind you, is also a really good show. It's basically sending toxic men to Guantanamo Bay. They live in a prison colony on the fucking beach if they get caught. It's great. I love it. Other than that, I have also been watching The Ultimatum, which is the single worst show of all time. And it only gets messier when you go with the LGBTQ angle. And mind you, I might have had a minor moment of being the stupidest person alive, because I was real confused why there weren't any men on the queer version. It was all like femme presenting people. It was a group of lesbians. I'm just putting this out there. I really thought like, oh, maybe there's like a bi person in there, but no, it wouldn't have worked because they would have had to like figure out who the fuck. Anyway,
Add a mushroom card.
all right, mushroom card it is. I'm gonna write that down. You regret it? I'm gonna be extra gay out of spite. You fucking disgrace of a human being. Is it untitled document? I really need to read these. Stream snipers. Shit. Snipers. And then we'll put a little shroomy card in here. I don't even know where to write that under. Follower cards? There we go. Yeah, there we go. Shroomy. You have tips for DMs for D&D? My tip for you as a DM in D&D is to kiss lots of men. I don't know. Don't take it too seriously is really all I could give you in terms of advice. Because, like, it's a game. Anybody who cares enough about a game to get mad is not somebody worth playing with. Girl choosing between bestiality and necrophilia. That's all I see in Twilight. I mean, to be fair, you're right. I like to be called Peyton. Well, hello, Peyton. How are you? But I'm just saying, like, Twilight is a really badly written book and then a really shitty movie. And everybody who is obsessed with it, I wonder what they're fucking up to now. But, like, I still watched it. Mind you, I watched it out of order, so, like, a lot of it didn't make any fucking sense. But, like, it was funny. I don't know. It's, like, I would much rather watch Twilight than 50 Shades of Grey. 50 Shades of Grey is worse. Because at least you don't have, like, the fantasy angle of, like, vampires and werewolves and people who are clearly not Native American being Native American. A boy kisser and or a girl kisser. Be both. Hey, Suzuki. Was that guy who said will regret being gay remove his message or get kicked? He got kicked. I have a session planned with my friends. I have a setting plan, and I'm going to say yes and at my players so I don't have to plan anything. To be fair, that's the best way to do it. It was a horror movie. They all were. If you want a proper horror... Oh, I will say, I've been recently watching the Scream movies, too. I love how, like... I love it's sort of, like, how it tackles the horror genre. Because it's basically... It's not really a parody, per se. It's a deconstruction of the horror genre and, like, horror as a, you know, horror movies and, like, their communities. I fucking love it for that. I will say it's probably my favorite horror movie. Second only to... What's another horror movie that I enjoyed? I guess Alien. I like Alien. I think that's just because I like retro future aesthetics. Where, like, all the future... Like, it's very much in the future, but all the technology is, like, limited by the technology of the time. So you have, like, you know, modems and shit. And, like, big fucking computer screens. What went right and wrong in life today? Well, let's talk about what went right today. Because talking about what went wrong will only further cement the wrong things happening, as I've learned. I feel like if you do... I don't know. I'm putting it out there that, honestly, I think if you think negatively, then more negative things will happen to you. It's very strange to me. Like Cloverfield. Cloverfield was okay. I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of the found footage genre. But I do like kaijus. So it's like a mixed bag for me. I think the only found footage movie I actually really did enjoy was Chronicle. Has anyone seen Chronicle? It's not really a horror movie, but it's like a really good, like, evil superhero movie. I recommend House of Wax. Ooh, wait, I've heard of that. Maybe. Hey, what was I talking about? Gonna help my wife with dinner and watch Spaceballs. Much love, my guy. Bye, Matthew. Thanks for hanging out. How long could these messages get? I don't know. Long enough. Who dares mention Retro Future, my favorite aesthetic? Retro Future is great. The Ring? The Ring is okay, too. What was I talking about? I was talking about a movie, but I don't remember what it was. I was on Alien, and then I got to another movie, and then I forgot what it was. Retro Future. Can anyone remember? I genuinely have no idea what I was talking about. That's really disappointing. Being a human barbarian artificer with low intelligence, his sole goal is to help his family survive the changes to what they know by making stupid inventions that rhyme with his name. Interesting. I like the core concept. I don't know about the rhyming thing, but a lot of the plot is scary good. Isn't it like they go to, like, I don't know, it's one of those, like, it was one of those, like, people go to, like, a city, and then, like, they're on vacation, and then shit's just fucked, you know? You like big butts? Are you required to be honest about it? Yes. After that, after what? The Ring? Oh, it was after Twilight, Hunger Games, Alien, Scream, other horror movies that I like. Maybe that was it. I mean, there's like, I don't know. I don't know if Parasite counts, but I like that one. That's a Korean movie. I'm trying to think really hard. What movie was I going to talk about? My God, why does this happen every time? Anyway, for those of you here, we are now, oh fuck, we are $30 away, $30 away from our goal. If we get $30 in, I will do a funny little dance. Or I'll proclaim my everlasting love to you. Hey, Aiden, thanks for the 20. Appreciate it. You on Sheds? So I want a card. Like a card in the game or a card from Cards Against Humanity? Because, like, I don't... What do you mean by opinion on Sheds? I think Sheds are fine. If I'm gay, trans, demi-boy, demi-romantic, and ace, then it is what it is. I don't know. I'm not going to judge you. Do what you want to do. Game. All right, cool. Let me put an 8 in card. Hi, Xylo. Fuck. Damn it. I was so good on it last time. Anyway, what's up, dude? How you doing? Oh, shit. Wait, today's our fucking Helldivers thing, isn't it? We're playing Helldivers tonight? I'm excited. I enjoy playing Helldivers. Mostly because we get to shoot things, and usually it's just me kind of doing my fucking best. Hi, Spike. Still love you. That we do. We're a very accepting community. At least I try to make it accepting. We're not accepting towards people being fucking assholes, but eh. Hear me out, Xylo. $30, and I extend our play session by another hour. Because usually I just play until I get tired, but I'll do an extra 30 minutes to an hour. Probably around an hour, because I don't know when the... probably because I'm going to order food while we're there, so I don't have to, like, bother hopping off to get food. Call Helldivers rhymes with Grug. What the fuck is this rhymes with Grug thing? Why is everybody saying that? To go later event. Bye, Kyle. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you so much for your donations as well. The guy who breaks in the DM's house to ask questions, right? That is me. Yeah, I do that occasionally. Speaking of, we have our fanfiction that we were supposed to read. You're going to talk about the only found foot. Oh, Chronicle. Yeah. Is that it? I don't know. I feel like that was part of it. I like the Chronicle movies. I feel like everybody should watch the Chronicle movies. It's a really good, like, you know, it's a good example of, like, a villain arc, I guess, if that makes sense. Because, like, Andrew's not, like, a shitty person or anything. He's just pushed to, like, the breaking point because of all of his influences. I'm also currently watching Black Clover. I never got into that. I thought it was okay, but, There's a pineapple on pizza. It's alright. So as an accepting individual considering a lot of homophobic friends, yeah, you should probably do something about that. Either way, y'all, we're $10 away from our goal tonight. Say it rhymes with Grug because Crudes became a meme again. God damn it. Just let the Crudes movie die, please. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of this. I don't want to deal with this anymore. Got conservative parents? Hit them with a car. Get your inheritance early. Black Clover is good. I'm sure. Wish I had $10 to send. Appreciated that you're here, at least. I don't know. Viewing the stream is honestly all that matters. But, we're $10 away. $10 gets you a custom card in the new Stream Snipers video game, or tabletop game. We like crude humor. My fucking God. That's fucking hell, Dev. I am actually going to scream. I want a divorce. I want a divorce. Oh, man. Anyway. I don't know. I never got into Black Clover. I'm not like a big anime person, I've realized now. But I think it's just because I don't feel like reading. I have watched a few shows here and there that I thought were, like, interesting enough. But on the whole, I feel like I'm not a big, like, subtitle reader. It's a deal. It's diving into cleanness of a very traumatic past involving stuff. Can't see. What? What are you talking about? Thoughts on RFK Jr.? I think he should die. Just putting that out there. I think the world would be a better place if RFK Jr., you know, died of, like, fucking a heart attack or something, or AIDS. I don't know. One of the fucking things that, like, an old man can suffer. I hope he falls down the stairs, personally. He looks like he's perpetually melting. He looks like a man who's wearing the skin of another man. Like, I'm fairly certain he's fucking decomposing before our very eyes. Like, that just goes to show you, if you're a shitty person, you will age horribly. Like, the hatred you hold in your heart will cause you to look like something I drew while drunk on a fucking Thursday. You know, new main story part in Lads? Nice. Follow after his dad. What happened to his dad? I guess his name would be RFK, because he's RFK Jr., but I don't know. I guess fucking you've earned that, like, thank you. Appreciate it. I honestly think violence should be, you know, violence is justifiable against people like RFK Jr. Needs to follow the fate of his father, being fucking deceased. Honestly, I hope he gets, like, fucking hit by a car or something. What is he really contributing to society? Like, real talk. I don't know. Most people over the age of, like, 70. Like, what are you really doing? Like, what? Come on, man. What are you really doing? The only hatred I have is very specific terror groups and not specific terror groups. Just all terror groups. That opens up the gate to, like, a real questionable thing. I'll be real. What did he do? RFK Jr. is, like, gutting the fucking, like, public health and shit, and also said that he's going to make I don't remember the word. Registration, I guess? Like a registrar of all the autistic people under the guise of helping them, but it's basically we're basically doing the fucking Holocaust again. That VR specifically Ghost to War. I don't have any VR things, so no, I haven't. But I've always wanted a VR headset. I've always thought it'd be kind of fun. Notwithstanding because, VR porn is a thing, and, I have a deep-seated loneliness I need to quell, but that's a different issue. Either way, donate to my stream so I can slowly fund the assassination of RFK Jr. For legal reasons, this is a joke. I don't have any of my mods present to say that it is, but, like, I'm just saying. Legal reasons, it's a joke. But, if you wanted to maybe fund us and we maybe get there, then, it is what it is. How much do you think an assassin is? How much do you have to pay, like, a hitman to take out, like a not really a world leader, like a politician? Hey! Thanks, Ilo. Is this for extra time on the thing? Really about how good of a hitman? That's fair. That's always a joke, never
More
serious.
fighting.
More fighting. Roughly about 10k. It takes 10k to... fuck. Alright, that's gonna be difficult. Bet on YouTube. Thank you so much for the $1. His cult is a joke. Hama still has filled out the paperwork yet. True, I have not. 20k, about 10k. How much? It's like between 10 and 20, apparently. We're at 41, so feasibly speaking, we're almost halfway there. What's your favorite D&D spell minus Hellish Rebuke? Hellish Rebuke is good. Guess 500 to 10,000, depending on how good. You know what? Time for another Google. How much is a hitman? Is available, but is not an endorsement of such activities. I'm just curious how much it is. It says an average hitman is 30,000 to 50,000, but a low-level hitman is 5,000 to 15,000. It also depends on the target. So, fuck. All right, yeah, it's gonna be a lot. I also hope that the FBI agent knows that I'm joking. I know a guy who charged 100,000. Wait, you know an assassin? Wild. Either way, how much do you think it would cost to assassinate me? I will say there was this one movie that I learned about recently that has Dave Bautista in it. Basically, it's a hitman who pays other hitman to kill him because he thinks he's going to die. So he fills out a life insurance thing, so it all goes to this one lady that he loves. But, like, turns out he's not dying, so he has to now fend off all the assassins that were sent after him. It's great. I was not on incognito mode. That might be an issue. FBI agent, that was a joke. I'm not actually gonna assassinate RFK Jr., but I'm just saying if it does happen, then, like, do you really care, man? Like, honestly, look me in the eyes. Look me in the fucking camera lens. Do you really care if this guy dies? It's not even really your fucking bag. Let's join the stream on my VR. How is that gonna work? I don't have a VR thing enabled, do I? That's wild if you could watch this in VR, though. Hey, Alchemy, thanks for the $2. Bro, what? What?
It's not much, but it's something.
Roughly 2 to 3 factors that determines the price. The skill of the hitman, the target, and the difficulty of the target. I feel like it wouldn't be that difficult to assassinate RFK Jr. Homie is, like, basically 1 foot in the fucking, like, afterlife anyway. You watch YouTube on VR. How do you do that, though? How does that even make sense? Unless you're just watching it on a screen as opposed to your phone in your VR headset, but, like, how is that easier than just watching it on the computer? Favorite D&D spell? Mage Hand. So I cast Teleport on bread. Ooh. I'd love for some bread. My sourdough bread, like, it was too, I ate it too slowly, and then it's, like, gone. I do have a singular piece of chicken. I don't have anything to make a sandwich, though, which is the unfortunate part. And right on schedule. Oh, no, that's my fucking, that's my landlord thing. Or my fucking, land people. Rental union. I don't know what it's called. It's an app in VR. I do it, but I have to keep an eye out for assholes in chat. Fair. I was about to make one command, then I remember we have one. Huh. I didn't even remember that we had one. Cheese whiz on bread. What the fuck? There's some videos where you can get a 360 view of it. Maybe I should start streaming in 360. You could pretend like you're in the fucking place with me. POV, you're part of the HamaSama stream, and it's like we're running a podcast, right? So it's like, hey guys, welcome to the. What the fuck should I call my maid outfit? What would be a good podcast where I'm just wearing a maid outfit and talking into the microphone? The maid, it would just be Maidathon again. I don't know. Here, guys, on VR. Nice, Ben. Hi, Captain Colonel. And AJW, what's up? How are things? I'm just saying though, the option's there. But for those of you here, you should go follow the Twitch if you haven't done so already. I did really want to reach 10K followers on Twitch one of these days. I always thought it'd be like a fun little thing to do. Femboys are us. I don't know. I want to have it like be mage hand job. That's I was being swatted. What the fuck? Thief, you're fucking crossing some boundary lines here. You need to chill the hell out. I do also hope that it never happens. Made man yapping. The yap zone? I don't know. That's free food in the cafeteria. Ooh, what kind of food? Following and subbed. I know, Alchemy. I'm talking about the people on YouTube. Also, for those of you on YouTube, if you aren't subscribed, you should do so right now. Though I will say at this point, I think a lot of the people who watch my stream are subscribed because, like, it's not really getting pushed out as much lately, which is a little unfortunate. Oh, Twitch, I'm not logged in my phone. Why not? You should get on that. I'm trying to raise my average viewership, that's why. Oh, what kind of food I'm heading over to right now to get some? Nice. Podcast should be called Made to Complain because you talk about... Yeah, wait! That's actually really good, though, Lemon. Hold on, I'm taking that. Made to Complain. Made to Order? Made Madness. Made to order. Made to complain. I don't know. It's just an ongoing. It's basically my stream now, where it's just an ongoing podcast where I just talk about how much I fucking despise certain things, like fucking toll roads. Fucking toll roads. That's something that I fucking learned about recent. Well, I learned about that when I moved, because like toll roads don't exist in Hawaii, but toll roads exist here. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean I have to pay you money to get on this road? This is like a public service, motherfucker. What are you What am I paying taxes for? Hey, Karmazin, how you doing, my love? Cast creation. It's a piece of francium. So it's like a French person? I feel like there's some French person. Anyway, so I'm like, you're good, Karma. We managed to reach gold, though, which is nice. This new unit that got added to Helldivers 2. This enemy has 10k health. How the fuck are we supposed to fight that? I have, like, a singular gun. I don't even have any of the fun guns because I can't afford them. Well, it's not that I can't afford this. I don't want to, I don't want to. I don't want to buy them. Either way, Karma, you owe me 69 sad boy dollars because you were not here when we first got here, and I got sad that you weren't here. Read that message wrong. What message wrong? Dungeons and Dish duty. Wait, that's actually pretty solid. Dungeons and Dish. It's like it's an entire podcast where I just do my dishes. I don't know. Why does every podcast have to have like a thing? Like every podcast has to have like some kind of like appeal, or I guess it does have to have an appeal, but like it has to have some kind of gimmick. Where I'm just gonna do my entire podcast in this maid outfit. I'm not an actual trained maid, but like, or maybe it'd be cleaning your history. I don't know. Mick, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. It's an alkali metal. That doesn't help me. I don't know what that means. Makes the podcast interesting, I guess. So what I'm hearing is if I just wear this, it goes towards the funny sillies of whatever this is. Well, thank you, Senshi. Appreciate it. Doing laundry. I just do a podcast where I'm just folding my laundry. What would my podcast be, honestly? To be fair, my stream is basically my ongoing podcast. Really till I got paid, then I'll buy Helldivers 2. Oh, Dev might join us for Helldivers then. That's fun. Can't picture in any other outfit. To be fair, I rarely ever wear any other outfit. It's basically just this. Become a trained maid? I don't know. I'm assuming you go to, like, maid school. Look up Kobayashi Dragon Maid. That's basically the same thing. Kind of missed the conversation about killing RFK. I think so. Otherwise, they would have been like, that's a joke. Stop me interested in my bank to lock my car. What happened? Did somebody steal your cards like they stole all the other shit that you own? Because Jesus Christ. But that is unfortunate, Karma. I hope everything's okay. I hope you get that resolved, like, soon, because I'm assuming you'll have to pay for things. Hi, Leshy. Just do random chores on the podcast. Chore boys. No. Chore boy. Chore de France. I don't live in France. Chore to Florida? Chorda! I'm working on it. It's something. We'll get there. I don't clean houses. Gay. Huh. Gayer. Fucking, your username is these fucking nuts. Which I'm assuming is because you love gargling them in your fucking mouth. Since a video podcast wouldn't be a vodcast. Is it called a vodcast? I just assumed everything is just called a podcast. Got the perfect name. Hit me with a Slayer. I don't know. I just think in general a podcast would be fun. Humor go burr. I could bring some other weapons for you to try out on Helldivers. To be fair, my gun has been working out fine. I just usually get swarmed because I'm not very good with it. I miss the lightning gun though. The lightning gun basically let me like mow down everything in front of me. Vocal vodcast is a video. The Tidy Tavern. I do kind of like that actually. Like a D&D podcast where I just like talk about world building maybe. I don't know. I wanted to do a podcast where it was like a 30-minute podcast, right? Where it's just somebody gets to like info dump about their like passions. It's basically like an interview thing. Bring that, we'll be fighting in the city. Nice, I want to go to the city. It's a cute Tidy Tavern. Maybe drawing Made to Complain art right now. I'll take it. I love Made to Complain as an idea. I'll write this down somewhere. Made to Complain, Tidy Tavern. I'm gonna call my podcast the Tiny Wiener Boys. 21 what? The Tidy Tism Tavern. The Tism Tavern. Tism. I don't know. I don't know. It'd be kind of. I feel like it's kind of like problematic if I call my podcast the Tism Tavern because like I'm not technically, you know, diagnosed. Mind you, I have been thinking about getting medicated at least because people around about their interest is very tism. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like that's more of a. It might not strike the right chord. I don't know. I've figured out. This is also hypothetical because I'm not even like I'm not even much of a like. I don't even know if I want to start a podcast. I have the microphones and stuff. I have all the things that I need to do a podcast, but it's like crits and cleaning. Maybe. I don't know. I have a lot of. Why is everything maid adjacent? I should really just do more maid things. Just have a touch of the tism. Maybe I should make one of my characters literally just me in a maid outfit. It doesn't really have anything to do with my content, but like, I don't know. Maybe I should just be the D&D maid guy. Maidathon. Maidathon. Maidathum. Maidathum. I will say, though, if we get $98 more, we do reach 4,200, which means that we have 420, which honestly is kind of my only goal right now. Do you food by now? All right, bye, Aiden. What should my next basic animation be? I don't know. Draw a skateboarding dinosaur. Took me 20 minutes to realize who was watching and what clothing. What's up, Adam? Just answered your question. Yeah. Why are you being fucking annoying, Mink? Make an NPC who is you as maid. To be fair, me as maid is like just basically me. I did what? It's got an autism diagnosis. I'm using Hama as a body double right now. To be fair, I'm basically body doubling with a lot of people in the stream. I got real confused when it's like, I'd like to touch you. I'm like, Dev, is your phone on? Maybe not. You watch To Be Hero? I don't know what that is. Though, to be fair, there's a lot of things on my list. Recently found there are 2 shows on Hulu that I wanted to watch. Explore, hi. Weirdly enough, they both have the letter 9, or the number 9, not the letter 9, the number 9 in them. One is like 9 Perfect Strangers, the other one's 9 Puzzles. I found that very strange. I should have more drink. I mean, a tavern in your D&D campaigns that is just different versions of you. Honestly, actually, come to think of it, I did want to do one thing where it's just like, I guess it's like a fake podcast where it's like conversations with myself, where it's just me talking about D&D, but me is the one responding to me, you know? Wizard with a barbarian subclass. Should make a D&D campaign podcast with your mods or other people. I just want to see you play D&D with friends. I would need friends for that first, so we'll see. See you, man. Bye, Ben. Pink block in block. I don't know what that means, but nice. Letter 9. Shut up. A bunch of lemonade. Fuck. Now I'm getting hungry again. That has nothing to do with the lemonade thing, but I had one meal. I should really have gotten more food. Do I even have anything left in the fridge? I need to go grocery shopping again. I have the singular chicken, but like, I don't know if that's enough. Like your TikToks? Kind of, but like, I guess higher quality and like longer. To be fair, that's what people know me for, so I might as well just make that like longer content. Good cheese for my wife for dinner. Nice. Make me one. I would like a grilled cheese. We'll still be here, but I'm going to make some food. Okie dokie. I doesn't want to go through the trouble of getting me diagnosed since I'm homeschooled, but I've done a bunch of research and a lot of things I do and feel joke about is autism traits. I guess. I don't know. I'd say get, like... some people take it the wrong way if you self-diagnose yourself as autism when they are diagnosed as autism. I would say just, you know your audience. If I was a woman, they could do D-tits and D20s. Damn it. Why wasn't I a woman? Somebody said cheese. Somebody said grilled cheese, but close enough. Hi, Emma. I don't know. All things considered, I just think doing like a little fun little like video podcast of myself. Though to be fair, I would have to film two sides of the same conversation, but it is what it is. Mostly because I just think it'd be kind of funny. Can you imagine like me in the hoodie and then me in the thing, like basically dragging? No! I fucking broke the keychain part of this? That's so fucking annoying. Oh, man. Now I'm sad. I need one of those fidget cubes. How much is a fidget cube? It's like $10. Well, Walmart, it's like $9. Hear me out, fam. Donate $9 to the stream so I can go to Walmart and get a fucking fidget cube so I can stop breaking everything I own. 2,000. What? Took some cheese. You know, retie it. No, it's one of those like you stick it in there. Like it was like I think literally. Oh, I think the cord literally broke. It didn't fall out. It literally the cord snapped. It's a fidget grenade. I don't know. This is a fidget thing. It's literally just a clicker. Like it's a 2,000 yen. So $20? Still going. It is. We're on day 55. A decent fidget ring that isn't known for breaking often. It's okay, Karma. Honestly, just any ring will officiate our marriage. I need to find a person to officiate. Actually, can you officiate your own wedding? The weirdest intrusive thought you've had without turning NSFW? Intrusive thought? Well, a lot of them are really dark. I would say, honestly, most of them are, I'm going to fucking, you know, self-delete. But, like, that, I don't know. It's like a separate issue. In terms of, like, intrusive thoughts that I've had, I don't really have them, to be honest. A lot of my thoughts are just kind of the same. Just minor violent. That's fair. I will say, $69, and I will reveal my search history. I don't know if anybody's ever been curious about that, but there was something I was going to offer today, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, I was going to say, what was it? $69, or like, I guess it was gold or something like that. One of the idea I had for stream is you guys, I delete like my Hinge or something, and then I remake it based off of the top donor suggestions. So you guys basically get to request like certain photos that I take and what I write in my bio, and then we see how well I do. So basically that was the idea. How much nutritional value does a human have? Not as much as you'd think, I think. Probably not enough to sustain human life. I don't really know how that works. So am I committing something very illegal and spreading the thing what the fuck? Spreading details? Yeah, maybe just chill. You don't need to fucking tell us about this. Lexi, your quest for this evening is getting into a pretty bad car accident. Make sure that RFK Jr. is on the other side of that. Just putting that out there. Either way, I just thought that'd be kind of funny to do like a faux dating thing, and then like I guess the people on my the people on stream can help me like swipe and stuff. Putting that out there is like an idea for stream, because I don't know, I feel like I should do more creative endeavors and stuff. You know, in the corner of my eye, when I check if I actually saw them, there was nobody. Are you being haunted? Hey, person whose username I can't read. What's up? I think that says Kenzie or Henzie. Kenzie? I think that says Kenzie. I don't know. The text is weird. Didn't know that you could change the text font on like. It's Kenzie. Okay, yeah, it's Kenzie. Don't do crashing, please. Well, I didn't say you had to be in the car crash. It's just, you know. Oh, you want to make food less crappy? The fuck are you talking about, Shackleford? Bro, you sound like somebody from fucking Victorian England. Probably one of those people who don't bathe either. What the fuck are you even doing here? Don't you have, like, some woman to disappoint or something? Stop seeing stuff that isn't there. I feel like that might be a medical thing you need to worry about. Maybe AF guy try to calm down. Okie dokie. You use 40 crabs to run a logic processor. You know, you would think it'd be less, honestly. I feel like crabs make great logic processors. Apparently there's like a theory that everything eventually becomes crab in the end. I don't know how that necessarily works, but like essentially everything will eventually evolve to be a crab, which means that crabs are essentially the dominant species on the planet, minus the intelligence. I feel like if you made a crab really, really smart, then it'd probably wipe out all of humanity. Because crabs can breathe on land too, right? I think. I don't know. I'm not familiar with crabs, to be honest, though. I do get a lot of crab content for some reason. I also had, like, there's this one content creator that has, like, a crab with one claw, and basically it's just nursing it back to health, which I think is great, personally. I think that crab deserves the world. It's tough out here for a one-handed crab, you know? Not to say that I have any experience, but as far as you know, I might be part crab, might not be. Who knows? Extra special crab stream at $9 donated. There are 2 female bunnies, but I don't think they give them enough treats. That's fair. AJW, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Sweet bean theorist. I'll go to sleep before I pass out. You should probably go do that. Passing out is not the best, you know, like, vibe. Somebody's trying to get me to sell my Instagram account. Bro, you didn't even follow me. Fuck yourself. How much are you even willing to pay? How much do you think I should sell my Instagram account for? Give a crab a knife. Used to have a cute oversized shirt with a crab on it that said I'm crabby. Aw, that's cute. It takes 16 billion crabs to run the original Doom. To be fair, it takes like just as many people to run the Matrix. I think. I don't know. I didn't watch the Matrix. Supposedly, like, the original idea was using them as a processor as opposed to using them as a battery, because batteries don't make any fucking sense. Just sell your IG for $350. Fuck no. I'm selling it for way higher than that. Crab with a knife is basically Matthew. It was Spider with a knife. Spider with a knife was my favorite fucking mini that I've ever owned. It's literally just a spider with a knife. It's my favorite thing in the whole world. I've never used it in like a fight or anything, but I don't know. I'm just putting that out there. Air hung crab until my sister stole him and washed him with soap. Huh. Interesting. I'll return to crab. All will be crab. And break time. 350 is still tree fitty. Yeah, I know, but I make $350 like on a good day of stream. I'm not selling my thing for less than I would get from that, my guy. I don't know. It's just so weird that somebody's offering to pay for my fucking Instagram, you know? But to be fair, I built it up by quite a bit, so it's like a weird thing that people do, I guess. What does spider with a knife work? It's literally just a spider with a knife. It's like a human-sized spider. I'm thinking of these 600 crabs in a trench coat. So you're Calypso from fucking, Pirates of the Caribbean? Because she was basically just a bunch of crabs in a woman. Take 960 quadrillion crabs for 3 petabytes of data. I don't know how much a petabyte is. I know what a terabyte is, which is like 100 gigs, I think. If I'm Mudcrab's more fearsome than the NPCs in the building, would probably be giving crab a knife. I believe it. Hi Z, welcome in. I don't know. I haven't played a Skyrim game or Elder Scrolls game in the longest time. I haven't had much interest in them, to be perfectly honest. They're like okay games, all things considered. Just not like much in the realm of Nords. Everybody else is like, I love the Vikings. I'm like, I would love to see the same concept but in Japan. 5 petabytes could potentially fit the entirety of the human consciousness. There's only 5 petabytes of data up here? What about all my useless Kamen Rider knowledge and my capacity to love goth women? That's got to be at least like 6 or 7 petabytes, you know? I'm back. Welcome back, Aiden. How you doing? A human. That scares me. What scares you? The crabs? Or the spider with a knife? Or what are we talking about here? It's 960 quadrillion crabs is most of a human. Interesting. Didn't they invent a new state of matter? If they did, I don't know what it's called. I'm over Skyrim. One Japanese version. That'd be so cool. Yeah, exactly. Japanese Skyrim, where you have like spirits and stuff that are. It's basically the same as like the Daedra, and like you have like these ancient spirits, and you have gods, and you get to like strike people down in the street. I will also say the Westworld show was significantly more interesting when they went to Japan. Kind of sad how Wes Johnson doesn't voice everyone anymore. Spider with a knife. Now people getting crazy. What are you talking about? Who the hell's Wes Johnson? I know who Wes Craven is, and Wes Anderson. I hate Wes Anderson's movies, honestly. Except for Island of Dogs. Or Isle of Dogs. I love the movie Isle of Dogs. It's the only movie from Wes Anderson I can actually tolerate. Rant about nuclear fusion? I guess, as long as it's not too fucking spammy. My D&D against humanity. I'm sorry, Alchemy. I'm doing things right now. Your quest for this evening is Powerful Thighs. Ren is officially off life support and is getting better. Well, that's good. I didn't know that they were on it, but that's good that they're off of it. I assumed that was going to end with then they died. Either way, for those of you here, you should subscribe or follow if you haven't done so already. Such is the way of things. Either way, we're aiming to get, I don't know, like $48. I kind of want to get to 150. The 102 is pissing me off. I'm gonna say I am crabs. You are crabs and I am crabs and we are all crabs together. To be fair, I feel like the crabs. I am the quest. I do love me some powerful thighs. I don't know. The biggest green flag is when I'm talking to somebody and they're immediately like, I will crush you between my thighs, and I'll be like, say less. Weird spellmaster. Hello, Kim. I thought that said Goonie for a second. What's up, Kim Goni? Used to play on a rugby team called the Crabbies. I feel like that's easy to make fun of. I don't know what in about 55 minutes, my food will be done. What do you mean 55? What are you making? Popped into crab thighs talks. What a vibe. Fuck yeah, Toasty. Backstory place. Backstory for what? Say less, do more. Do all. Either way, we're aiming for $48 more. For $48, I'll let you control my fucking Tinder. I can't guarantee that I'll go on dates with any of these people, but I just think it'd be really funny to let all of chat collectively decide who I swipe on. As for you, Haunted, your request for this evening is Gandhi. And I will say, whoever does donate can dictate what I put on my Tinder. Finding a D&D campaign as starter character and it's just sitting in the void. I mean, you can join the Discord server if you want. That's basically where a lot of D&D people want to do things. Hey, Larry's in! Crap, I feel like. I believe it. What, Karma? What's the face for? Yeah, hydrate and unshrimp because people forget to hydrate. Oh, yeah, that's true. I should probably... Internet Toasty, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Oh, my God, my spine. I need to go to a chiropractor or a person who does things. What's the stream today? A handful of things, to be honest. I've been talking about movies, talking about maid outfits, talking about maybe starting a podcast. I can't donate, sad that I'm having bank issues. It's okay, Karma. That just means that when it is resolved, then you have more to work with, because it's not like a constant thing. You could drop a whole bunch of money in one go and then earn my undying love and affection, or whatever it is you want from me. The pipes of dihydrogen monoxide. Oh, shit, for real? Also, thank you for the follow. Starporion. Staraporion? Made off is goated. Fuck yeah, it is. The Discord, sorry, I'm new. There should be a link in the pin chat. I don't think it works, presumably, but if somebody could link it, that'd be great. It's the voice of Lucian Locken, the Gray Fox, the arena announcer. She'll go right. I don't know who any of these people are, but okay. Who you have on your podcast? Me and then another one of me. Platonic marriage. All right, cool. I guess next time you donate, you can have platonic marriage. Whatever you want from me. To be fair, I'm very lenient when it comes to giving things out on this stream. Occasionally, I'm just like, sure, you want my fucking, you want my kidney? $60. It's the cheapest you'll ever get it. The Dare the costume? No, it's an ongoing challenge. People pay me for this. Just prank issues? Yeah. Karma's usually not broke, I don't think. Quest, please, my good sir. Oh, D2R, your quest for this evening is selling crack to children. Are you sure? Am I sure what? It's like 40%. Oof. Bank sucks. Yeah. What is wrong with your bank, if you don't mind me asking? Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Completed the Imperial Arena and beat everyone in it with my bare fist. To be fair, that's the best way to play games, is just beat people to death. What a quest? Oh, what do you mean, what a quest? Oh, what a quest, yeah. I'm about to say I'm pretty sure kidneys are a lot. I don't know. Are you sure? Am I sure what? That I'm gonna sell my kidneys? Or selling crack to children? One of the two. I don't know. It's $40. $40 and you can have my kidney when I die. Karma is honestly a sugar mommy. Karma is much more than a sugar mommy because I actually respect Karma as opposed to most, glucose people. You 20 for the kidney? Let me see the 20 first. Cirrus is racist. The more racist, the more powerful. What the fuck? Don't be racist in here. This is space at work. Threw a trash bag into space. How do you throw a trash bag into space? Just throw stuff before make everyone stub their toes. I'm respected. You are respected, Karma. And feared a little bit. It's my 20. Yeah, unless it's a real 20, you ain't getting shit. You know, so you can sell your kidney for over 100,000. So what I'm hearing is I should just go sell my kidney, because then I could probably put a down payment on a house. What am I feasibly really doing with it, you know? It's not really doing much. Let me do laundry. That's unfortunate. Due to atomic force, this releases a lot of energy. Cool, I guess. Should have all the respect. He doesn't have the... Oh, Invincible? Yeah, I don't have the brain rot for it. It's a good show, but I don't know. Anybody who uses brain rot unironically just fucking annoys the shit out of me, dude. Why am I fear this was never explained? I don't know. The first picture I ever saw of you, you were dressed in like a corset and you were scary, so I don't know. They told me they're in your wells. Unfortunate. Not a lot of space in there, to be honest. They're kind of thin. Though, I guess they do get to hear the sound of me fucking, so, is what it is. I will say, that has happened before. I have had roommates that have been like, I can hear you through the walls. I'm like, I'm doing well, I guess. Just theoretical popcorn, which is completely theoretical. Good for you. Is HamaSamaKun fanfic going? It's over here. I think you're confusing sexy with scary. I don't know. I could be scared and that's the whole thing. Wait, I can't sell my own kidney? That's so stupid. Wolf attack. Hey! What's up, Amethyst? How you doing? Baby girl, this seems a little scary. You also do the equivalent of Lego on the floor during the floor. You want all fights to be damaging themselves? I guess. Is it Hama X Karma? No. That fanfiction is Hama X Sama, which means it's just me. It's scary and sexy. Can I have CH? Oh, shit. Sorry, I didn't catch it. Your quest for this evening is Spectacular Abs. I wish you the best of luck with that. Either way, don't a link pinned in chat. If you want to control my Tinder for a day, then that's how you do it. Were you scared of karma? I don't know. I'm just fucking riffing at this point. This entire stream is just one long rambling. Which, you know, if you haven't noticed that by now, then, I mean, basically the vibes. Excuse me, can I join? Fuck no, you can't join. Actually, unless I don't know, depends. A, how old are you? B, what do you look like? Because I have standards. I'm not gonna just fuck any random loser. Possum attack. Where do we even get those things? I will say. Some people were like, can I join in? I'm like, homie, you're ugly as fuck. I wouldn't let you join a threesome. I wouldn't even let you join a one-some. Bunny attack. Nice. From my channel. Oh. Neat. I should get more possum things. I should get more things in general. What's this? Fan art? Yay! Made to Complain podcast. I like the sunglasses. Those are fun. I'm putting that in the background. It's not that scary. You're a little scary. It has standards. Fuck yeah, I have standards. Professionals have standards. Yeah, they do. Is that from TF2? VTuber just asked for name. I don't really watch any other streamers. It's Eudora's. You do your one-some. My one-some is all I ever get around to doing. Anyone else having him breaking up, or is it just me? I don't know. It might be your internet. I honestly can't tell. Sometimes the connection for YouTube streams are bad in general. I should really fix the settings. I think the fucking bitrate is too high. That's why. It scares me. To be fair, I'm also just scared in general. Maybe I should order food before I start gaming, because that's what happened last time, where I started gaming and I was just like doing my fucking best. It's really laggy. Ah, shit. Seems to be doing okay, rough. Oh, no, never mind. Keyframe frequency 4 seconds or less. I don't even know what that means. Whatever. Well, we eating? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. What do you guys think I should get for food? Anything with ham sandwiches and migraine super bright in my kitchen? Valid. I can get a burger. I can get Panda Express, which is literally down the street. I got Chili's that one time. Get a full thing. Cushion of humans. Titty bear? Jesus Christ. Mac and cheese. Sushi. I'm not really in a sushi mood, though. Because I have gaming things to do tonight, so I'm trying to figure out what I should get. It has to be something I can eat, like, easily, you know? Not like a sandwich. I don't know what I want to eat. Orange chicken? Lemons, crackers, soup, tacos, ramen. I could make ramen, but that's one of those things I have to sit down and eat, because then it gets cold and gross if I don't eat it in a certain amount of time. Pizza? Maybe pizza. I don't know. I'm not feeling, like, particularly hungry for one thing or another. Chili cheeseburger wrap from Sonic. What the hell's a chili cheeseburger wrap? I admittedly don't eat at Sonic a lot. Hot dogs would be nice. I'm just hungry in general. Slices of bread. I really have to have higher standards for myself. Oh, I can make curry. That'd take much longer, though. I do kind of want curry, though. I need to get stuff. I'm cooking dinner tomorrow. Some Japanese food. Logos Ghost. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Could get some Japanese food. I don't know what, though. I really wish I could have Korean barbecue and it not being like $1 million. Dude, you know what I miss? Some fucking meat jun. I would love some meat jun right now. Teach us how to make curry? I could. I'd make you some curry. Karma, please do. As for a double chili cheeseburger, ask them no bun sub tortilla. That sounds really gross. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I want to deal with that. This is goated. I don't have any good bread for grilled cheese though. That's the sad part. I had free Panera for watching presentation little day. I know I have with my mom, so I don't need a condo. This K barbecue in the U.S. It's like $40. Unless we're talking like takeout Korean barbecue. Actually, I don't think I've ever actually. How much is Korean barbecue? Korean barbecue. Can I get fucking good meat jun anywhere here? That's Korean chicken. It's not the same thing though. It's mostly just Korean chicken places. Okay, chicken. Is this it? Where you go for prize. Cult has no followers. The fuck are you talking about? I have plenty of followers. Unless you're talking about a different cult. Beef bulgogi. That's not what I want though. Oh, they have Korean pancakes. Kimbap. Corn cheese. Do I want to order something though, or like figure out where to fucking get it? I can't get meat jun anywhere. That's the fucking sad part. Hey, Sousaphone, what's up? Oh, he's my favorite. Bulgogi's great. Dominus. They do have they have a kalbi plate. They have purple rice with that too. That's the funny thing. That's not. Well, they have japchae. Katsu pork. Sundubu. Why does nowhere have fucking? Oh my god! Why can I not get some good meat jun? Do I have to make my own meat jun? Is that where I'm at now? Place near me that makes bulgogi dumplings. Thai. Thai is also expensive, but pad Thai would fuck right now. Hear me out, fam. Whatever donations I get from here on out is gonna go towards my food specifically, and then whatever I get will dictate how much I get will dictate what I get. So at least 20 would get me like a decent enough meal. So I'm gonna at least try to figure out how this works. You do have to make your own. You're rich, just DoorDash. What? Who fucking said I was rich, dude? Bow. Oh, dude, I wish I could get some good soup dumplings somewhere, man. There was this one good soup dumpling place. It had like spare ribs too. Closed down. It closed like 2 weeks after I discovered it. Thank you for the subscribes. This is fun. Appreciate it. Egg drop soup. I'm not a big fan of egg drop soup. I don't know if that's controversial. Everybody else says it's great, but I'm like, eh. How do you make meat jun recipe? Oh, meat jun, how I miss you. Wait, is it a Hawaii thing? I thought meat jun was from like Korea. Rocky Rumble 2, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I mean, egg drop soup. What a shame. What a shame. Man, sirloin or chuck roast, flour, and then that's it? Is it just pan-fried thing? That's wild. I could just straight up make it. That's neat. That was really salty, but still good. It's soy sauce. onolicious.hawaii.com. I think meat jun is literally just pan-fried like thing. Burgers are good. Whose burgers are good? I was asking for a friend. I got it online. D12 bought it for me, which is great. Cooking stream? We could. I don't know. I'm already streaming now. I would have to do like a mobile stream, like a separate thing for like cooking. Mind you, I do kind of want some meat jun. I can't fucking get it. Actually, I didn't try Googling that. Hold on. Actually, what if I just look up meat jun in the thing? Please, God, have it show up somewhere. That's not meat jun. That is a fucking lobster roll. Why is it so hard to find literally anything worthwhile? God hates me. Maybe if I just search up Korean. How about that? Korean fried rice. I could make fried rice. I'll give you a banh mi. State do you live in? Florida. We had chat tell you how to cook. That was an idea a while ago, but it required somebody to donate for that goal mark. So I could eat out. Oof. We may have the dirtiest jokes. Asexuals usually do, yeah. Wait, that's Korean pancakes. Fuck! I'm so close to finding food. I just really want Korean, but I want meat jun. That's the one thing I miss about back home, dude. I could get meat jun so easily. There's literally a Korean place that was like near my house. Ugh. Is this anything sweet? That's across the street. Bibimbap, bulgogi beef ramen. Maybe a takoyaki from there. I'm not in an octopus mood though. I just want like. Ugh. So we didn't meet that goal. I mean we still could. Friend who's frankly full of excess today, they all make the worst jokes. Man, I wouldn't put it past them to be perfectly honest with you. Hey, Skylar's in. What's up? Either way, we're gonna be hopping off soon because I have gaming things to do. But at the very least, I want to at least see if we can get some money in so that I can get some food. We managed to reach goal, which is nice, but I want to hopefully get like something solid. Oh, I can make fries, but then I have nothing to pair those fries with, which is I can make a grilled cheese, but I don't eat bread. Ugh. I'm just cramming for my finals so I can do band next year. That's fair. I hope things go well for you. Why? Why what? This place called K-Bob. I don't know if that's near you. Fuck if I know. It's not anywhere near me for the booze. Could also get some. Oh, huh. This could drop by. Drop by. Oh, just drop by in the stream. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, there's a buzzing noise. Might be a short. There's a buzzing noise. Can anyone else hear a buzzing noise, or is it just on your end? Doesn't seem to be coming from me, at least as far as I can tell. Huh. I don't know. Apparently all of YouTube shorts are just... YouTube stream is just fucked altogether. That's just something I gotta deal with. I don't hear anything? I don't know. This is the other go skydiving. Also, I hear a fan. That might be my computer. I don't know. Very shitty 3 days. I'm sorry to hear that, Cecilia. I'm welcome in. Back on Monday. Alright, bye, Skylar. I wish you the best of luck. When I turn it up. I mean, it might be my gain. Because I've had to turn up my gain a bunch of times. Guinea Bacon, what's up? How you doing? Welcome in. Should I just get Korean fried chicken? There's nothing against Korean fried chicken, but I'm also, like, lazy. Oh, this place was actually pretty good, I remember the last time I went here. The rice fucking blows, though. What is this? Oh, this is that same one. Should I just get Panda Express? Am I that desperate that I have to go to Panda Express right now? There's a sushi place, but that sushi's way too expensive for me to buy for just myself right now. I have to deafen myself in order to hear it. That's how low. Well, I'm sure it's fine. My fans are like a passenger jet. Oof. Greetings. Hi, Kami Senji. Welcome in. It's a computer fan. I mean, my computer is literally right there. I don't know. If it's fixing, it's not. Well, YouTube, but not on Twitch. That doesn't make any sense then. I don't know why YouTube is like that. YouTube in general just usually is kind of shit. Do the do and then undo and I'm not even gonna bother reading that. I'm still trying to figure out my food thing. We might be nearing the end of stream, but if there's anybody who does want to donate to the stream to help support your boy, then please do. Otherwise, I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck I even want to eat, man. Hey, Skin Bacon, thank you for the follow. PlayStation just sounds like a plane. To be fair, my PlayStation 4 sounded like that. My PlayStation 5 is pretty good, though. But I should probably wipe it down, because it's getting real dusty, because I haven't used it in a while. If I'm going, now my knee is bruised and swollen as an open wound. Ouch. YouTube is just special. YouTube is very special. Ooh. Oh, no. Yeah, chicken tenders. I need a cheesesteak. I don't know if I want to get it delivered, though. There are such slim pickings in this fucking place. Like a maid outfit? Thank you, Kami. I'm doing the best I can with this, to be perfectly honest. Follow if you haven't done so already. I do these pretty much every day, because... I don't know. Why else would I do these? Eat Taco Bell? Fuck no. I'm not that desperate. Who's the machine spirit praise? The omniscia? I don't know what that is, but alright. Do you have magic capabilities that you can grow or have super strength that you could grow? Magic abilities. I could, like, you could only do so much with super strength. Like, what am I feasibly going to be doing with super strength other than fighting people? To be fair, if I had magic, I could also just, you know, turn them inside out if I wanted to, you know? Like, why the fuck wouldn't I just do that? Should I just get bibimbap? It's $15? What the fuck? Why is this so expensive, dog? What the hell? Is it this expensive at the fucking place, too? It's across the street. I'm about to have words with that Korean lady. Get KFC. If you had super strength, you could win literally every arm wrestling tournament. Yeah, but how often am I in an arm wrestling tournament? It's technically be seen as super speed, too. How would super strength be super speed? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I'm just saying magic would make a lot more sense. I would prefer to have magic than be, like, super strong. But yeah, join the Discord server. You've been counting this entire time? Oh, the price of a fidget grenade. How does this work? It looks like it's like 30 bucks on Etsy. What's a fidget grenade? There are just some grenades. There's like Squeezable grenades. Oh, it just has a bunch of keys on. Yeah, so it's like $30. I don't know, like 25 to 30. Swear Joe, we have it finally. You know what? If we ever get one of those, we'll see. Slug is my favorite. I don't know. It's $30. If hear me out, Xylo. $30. I don't know. I guess I get a fidget grenade. Who knows? How's your card game going? It's going okay. I'm still kind of I have to be in like a mood to work on things. I feel like I need to get medicated. What if I want online that was made out of titanium? I'm not looking for titanium. I just for plastic. I just want one. I just need a fidget toy in general. You have the ability to gain immense knowledge on any subject, but only while taking a test or blow stuff up with your mind. Blow stuff up with my mind, dude. Stop by. Alright, bye, Sousaphone. I'm waiting for Ren Fair starts up this weekend. I'm gonna go next weekend maybe, but I posted old Ren Fair photos and selfies. I should go to a Ren Fair. I want to go to a Ren Fair. I feel like that'd be fun. I've been to one, and I didn't really get to do a whole lot because I was late. To be fair, I had to borrow their car, which is why we all left super late. I'm still a little mad about that. Which is why, like, if I'm gonna go somewhere, I'm fucking driving. I have a Zippo lighter for a fidget toy. I don't think that's technically a fidget toy. I think that's just a lighter. Like, most of it would be your arms, or I don't know. I don't know. Again, magic is better than super strength. You def go to more Ren Fairs? I don't know. How much is a Ren Fair? When's the next Ren Fair? It's one in the Bay Area. I don't know where that is. Oh, February 15th to March 30th. Alright, so in February, we're going to try to go to a Ren Fair. Maybe I'll stream. We're going to get any better courses, and my Ren Fair outfit looks amazing. I believe in you. But yeah, join the Discord if you guys haven't done so. You're amazing. Anyone bothers to read this? Aw, thank you. There's free Ren Fairs near me. I don't know how much these things are. I just want to go to one because I think it'd be fun. I've never really been to one properly. At least, I should get like a proper outfit for it. Try to drop some bits, but it won't let me. I mean, have you tried... If you have a PayPal, you could try doing it like the more direct method. Pin the Discord? Oh. Sure. Lift with your back? I mean, I guess. Depends on how much lifting you're doing. Or do you want me to pin this one instead? I'll do that one instead. That's just the proper thing. Mac and cheese. God. Yeah, have a good day. Have a good day as well, Mina. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to get for food. Use Ren Fair as an excuse to go visit my American friends. I have this one at the end of June. I have another in August. I have another. Jesus, you have so many. Maybe a maid outfit? Maybe. I mean, I could go as a maid. That's kind of Renaissance-y. I just show up and, like, start sweeping. I don't know what the fuck. And how super strength works. Super strength would apply to your whole body. I'm just saying, like, I don't need super strength. I would much rather have magic than super strength. You know? Don't get me wrong, so going for Mina was smart. Is it Nomi? Nomai? Victorian maid style would be peak. I guess any donations henceforth will be getting towards a Victorian maid outfit. Because, like, wouldn't that be kind of fucking neat? What's your favorite power? Luck. I really like Domino's powers. It's kind of a cop-out, but, like, the idea of, like, being able to affect probability is always a fun thing. Sword fight at Ren Fairs? Nice. To be able to spawn food in my mind, then eat it. I would want the power to never have to pay for anything ever again. You sound kind of weird. That's why people say it wrong. Nami? I don't know. Usually Nami is with an I, that's why. And an A. There's an orchestra that's performing I'm a Dwarfified Diggy Diggy whole song. Go for teleportation. Teleportation would be neat too. Though at the same time, it'd be like, what are the chances of me... Like, what's the probability of me spontaneously teleporting to Florida or to France or whatever? 100%. I can affect that, and now it suddenly happens. Because everything is as likely as everything else, you know? Would you rather be able to summon dragon but randomly despawns, including when you're on it, or have it fight an elephant-sized... What? I have to pay for food. I'd do the don't have to pay for food thing. Does it let me take an open 8 count of Sam's Club cupcakes? It's wisdom part of regular mortality. I mean, everything would be free and would be great with teleportation. You don't need a passport. You wouldn't need one if you teleported either. You would just be in the country. You wouldn't have to go through customs. How are they going to know? I guess that is technically sneaking into a country. But, like, if you don't have a passport, then, like, I already have a passport, you know? Like, I have a... it's not really something I have to deal with. fuck is adding me? Oh. What is this? Anyway. Sure, rent fair. Nice. I don't know. I just think in general, one thing I would want to be free is just food. I don't have one of my most friends are in other countries. Send pictures in food chat if anyone wants to see. Ooh, very fun. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to get for food, man. It's a difficult life out here trying to literally make any decision. No, that's just because I have very little going. Backyard barbecues. When the fuck are we getting a backyard barbecue? Pizza. Should I get pizza? I don't really want pizza. It's too much bread. I kind of want, like, something hearty, you know? Should I just straight up get Panda Express? I don't want Panda. I ate Panda Express a bunch of times. It's expanded its strength depending on what you want. I mean, living space and you access whenever you want. Unlimited storage. Good. I know there's this one, but we're essentially a pirate of the King Richard's Fair, Olive Garden. I don't like Olive Garden either. Am I picky? I feel like I'm not picky, but like, I would eat these things if they were available. But if I'm going out of my way to pay for these things and have it like delivered, I'm not gonna fucking get like Olive Garden, you know? I feel like I have grounds to be picky if I'm the one paying for that shit. Let fate pick what you eat. I mean, maybe. Yeah, whoever donates next can choose what I get so that I don't have to make that decision. Could get Chili's again. Wasn't terrible, but wasn't really good either. Should I just do banh mi? That's also a lot of bread, but it's also weirdly expensive for some reason. Ugh. See, Taco Bell. You're a bit picky, which is another way of saying you have standards. I don't even know if it's like a standards thing. I'm just kind of like iffy about getting food in general right now. Like, I know I'm hungry, but I don't know what I'm hungry for, which is the fucking issue. Ugh. Handsome dude. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it. Anyway, those of you here should donate to the stream if you haven't done so already, or follow. Following is free, mind you, which, you know, makes you significantly sexier than everybody else if you do follow. Just putting that out there. Always remember, life can be sexier. Chipotle? I don't know. Fenicom! Hi, what's up? Dude, why is there nothing... There's, like, nothing good around here, which kind of sucks. I mean, I could make, like, decent enough food. Should I just make myself some instant ramen? I have, like, some meat left for that. I also have chicken. I need to make something that won't take too long, because I have stuff that I have to do. So maybe I'll just order food. I should just do Chipotle. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just do Chipotle. I haven't done that in a hot second, so honestly, it should be fine, probably. I don't think it's going to be terrible. There it is. Do you have a girlfriend? No. Wish I did, but it is what it is. Eventually, I'll find love. In the form of a goth mommy. To be fair, I am married to Karma at this point, but that, I don't know if that's being recognized in the eyes of the court. Just my English is bad. I woke up like an hour ago, so if I spelled it right, something in the box that wasn't mayo. It's me. Yes, and I'm not sure it makes you sexier, makes you a better person. Makes what? What? What makes you a better person? Smell me right here. Quite literally too, because you do have a kid. I just see you keep wearing a maid outfit. What's up, Orima? How you doing? Welcome in. Following. Injected 7 times. I'm not sure it makes you say it does make you a better person. If you follow the stream, yeah, it makes you a sexier person. Love you today. Thanks, Guy. Appreciate it. What's your favorite D&D monster? Spider with a knife. Literally just a spider with a knife. It just has a knife and it shanks people. All right, so we're doing that. So, hear me out, fam. $23. $23, and I will give you a picture of me eating a burrito. Not sub, follow. This sub because you look fire as fuck. I'll take the follow. Inspire me to get made out of cat ears. I do have the cat ears. I don't know, we're ending the stream soon, but also thank you for the follow. I'm just trying to get that 23 so I can use that to get food. Because everything else was like for goal and saving up. Because I might be living on my own. My living situation is really up in the air lately. Because I have no idea where my fucking roommates are going. You play Roblox? I do not. Never been interested in it. I like bugs. Do you like bugs? Depends. I like certain bugs. Not a lot of bugs, though. I like beetles. Grasshoppers are cool, too. Praying mantis. It's mostly because I like Common Rider. That's really most of it. Do you like the D&D movie? I did like the D&D movie. It was a great movie. I think it really it accurately it accurately showed what a D&D campaign looks like. Saw an earwig. What the hell's an earwig? I do not like bugs. That's valid. You don't have to like bugs. Spiders. I don't know. It's a real shame. Normally, I had my dearest wife pay for my meal during work, but unfortunately, bank things. But if there's anybody else here, $23, which is probably the weirdest amount of money I've ever asked for, because that's pretty much how much it costs for a burrito. We're going to do that, and we're going to think real positive about it, putting positive energy into the universe for that express purpose, so that also I don't have to waste 30 minutes making food or driving there before my Helldivers thing. The states that I'm friends with are all moving lately. To be fair, living in America sucks ass. Anything with too many legs. How many things is too many legs? $2 doesn't buy a burrito. I said 23. What? Where'd you get 2 from? $2 does help though. Collectively, we'll see. Such is the way of things. Life is a mess of complicated things all happening one after the other, like a millipede. America is better. Better than what? America's better than fucking nothing. Everything is better than America, except maybe, like, Gaza. The question mark. Oh, $2 doesn't buy a burrito? No, I wish. This is terrifying to live in. It absolutely is. It fucking sucks in this here. And then you rot. Arima, that's fucking cringe as fuck, dude. We do not abide by America apologists here. People fucking suckling at the teat of, like, our slowly forming fascist dictatorship. America's a watered-down version of everything else. America's a watered-down version of Nazi Germany now. Still pay right now. Other people pay rent. Fuck America. Bro, literally. I wish I could... Honestly, I might go to Japan. Japan has, like, decent rent and decent public works. I'm proud African-American, though. Good for you. America still fucking sucks. You'd rather fight Batman, but you get prep time, or get punched by UI Goku. I don't want to do either of those things. The fuck? True. What's your favorite D&D class and race? Rogue Tiefling. Because I'm gay. Well, half gay. Close enough. Such is the way of things. Okay, yeah, I think I've settled on the burrito thing. I feel like the burrito's a decent enough idea. At the same time, I don't know. It's like, what the fuck am I going to do with a burrito? I mean, obviously I'm going to eat it, but like, do I just want the chips? Should I start getting tortilla chips? I need to go grocery shopping again. Am I a barbarian? Works for me. For those of you who don't know, my favorite movie is Kubo and the Two Strings. It's great. This sucks to escape reality and go to a different country, bro. I might. Somebody ban Orima. I don't care if you just followed. Get fucked, dude. Shut the fuck up, you loser. You absolute fucking bootlicking coward. I'm gonna buy you a D&D food dice? What D&D food dice? Oh, there's like dice for that, huh? Yeah, the Moon King. Yeah. Dude, Kubo and the Two Strings was such a good movie. I fucking loved it so much. Honestly, that entire studio is basically keeping the arts alive, because it doesn't look like every other fucking animated movie, because it's, you know, it's claymation. Hanzo, yeah. That's such a good thing. There's D&D bullet dice. There are. I kind of want them, to be perfectly honest. I don't play D&D enough for me to justify that purchase, so Come to Australia. Australia's way too many fucking monsters and shit, so no. You should definitely visit Japan. I think so. I feel like Japan would be fun. Never left the country. What's it like out there? Better. Formia's comment was targeted at me. I'm not American. I don't know. It's targeted at me, I think, just because I say that America sucks, which it does. Roland helps choose what to eat. I should probably get that, or I should, like, I don't know. Lately, it's just been whoever donates gets to choose what I fucking eat, but I guess we're just deciding on burritos tonight. I think that's the last of the donations for the night, so I think we'll probably end our stream here. Canada first, then we also move to Japan countryside and build a castle. To be fair, anything that's donated to the stream is kind of working towards that goal. Because I feel like in my end goal, I'd love to live in the Japanese countryside and just have like a little farm. And then like I could know my neighbors and like trade potatoes with them or whatever. And it doesn't have like horrifying fucking monsters roaming everywhere like Australia does. We mostly tamed or avoided. Yeah, but I still don't want to go there. Like in Totoro. Yay. Looking into the JET program. What's the JET program? Is that the one where you get like a rundown house or like farmland and then they pay you to be there or something? Because I'd do it. I would work the fields. I wouldn't have to work a job anymore. Teaching in Japan. Oh. Take me with you if you go to Japan. I don't want to fucking be here anymore. It's more mythical problems. True. But the thing is, you can solve most Japanese mythical problems by just being polite. Every single monster in Japan can be fucking, like, can be stopped by just not being a dick. That's why most Americans would fucking die in Japan. Because, like, you just show respect to the spirits and they won't fuck with you. Unlike in America, where it's just like, yeah, they just murdered you because, you know, our entire country's built on a fucking graveyard. Would you rather get eaten by Kirby or No Face? Probably Kirby. This teething and druid. Oh, tiefling. Nice. We have an island together and form our own little village like in Moana. I don't want to live in Moana's village. Moana's village had to deal with lava monsters and Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Gun-free country. America's not a gun-free country. What the fuck are you talking about? I feel like Japan is gun-free. You can't really get a gun in Japan, I think. Which is pretty great. I mean, you could get stabbed still, but like, Here's a black hole. Kirby is a black hole. To be fair, everything Kirby eats goes into its own little pocket dimension, which I find very strange. Your country and town, it's been abandoned. I would love to take over one. We'll likely kill you either way. She doesn't really abide by rules. No, see, with the Kuchisake Onna, all you have to say is, you're alright. You don't give an answer, pretty much. You're just like, what, do you think I'm pretty? And then they get confused, and then you run away. You get a gun in Japan, it's just a lot harder. I know you can, it's just like, it's not worth it. The gun control there is a lot better than the gun control here. Use an airsoft gun, it's a lot harder. Yeah, that's what I mean. Sure, Nicole Robin. I don't know. I don't know what either of those are. Just mean that we have our own little thing that we keep things running. I mean, I guess. Like a self-sustaining village. I feel like that's just living in a compound. Or commune. Just saying, y'all. I feel like we should form a HamaSamaKun commune. Where we live in, like, some random rural countryside and nobody fucks with us and we just have our own government. And if you're transphobic, we execute you. Just full on. Stab you through the heart. I feel like that's a valid thing to do. I will say, if I built my own city, am I allowed to have my own rules where, like, we bring back the death penalty by, like, if I have my own sovereign nation? Super down. If I just, like, if you're a homophobe, we get to kill you. Just people use katanas, Hamakult. So you get U.S. government after you? Yeah, but by the time that they come after us, we would have already killed a few, like, homophobes by that point. So, it's like it's a fair trade-off, you know? Start a micronation. I wouldn't mind starting a micronation. I should start a micronation. I don't know how I'd do that, but it'd be fun for me. Where's my opinion? Not meant to try to change anything. Just like wild game meats. Good for you, Levi. Still looking great in the maid dress. Thank you, Lego TARDIS. Appreciate it. Who moved to the North Pole? I don't want to go to the North Pole. What's in the North Pole? Micronation takes over the world. We can get there. Hey, Psycho Wizard, what's up? Shall never find us. They shall not, but I don't know. To be fair, I feel like if I just formed an underground commune away from American intervention, I feel like it'd be fine. I think I'd make a decent leader of, like, a small commune. I don't think I'd make a decent leader of, like, America. But then again, I don't think I want to rule America. Why does this person have access to my fucking DMs? Made a Gojo video or am I just blind? I made that a while ago, dude. If you haven't caught it, then I don't know what... I think you might just be blind. It's there. Cute animals. I mean, I guess. I don't know. I'll figure out where I want to live and what I want to do and all the things. Santa's elves or Dust Bunny from Totoro? Probably elves, because I have more leniency and can actually do things. Live near a small nation sounds great. I think so. $5 and you can join my fucking commune. Dude, I'll take bows and arrows over guns. Way quieter for hunting. I mean, I guess. It takes more skill to use a fucking bow than it does a gun. In Japan, USA sucks. I say go for it. That's my goal at some point. By the way, I didn't get kicked out. Kicked out of what? Where would you have gotten kicked out? Dab. Going to Twitch? You do that, Aiden. It's the same thing. Is that a serious offer? $5 and we can join your commune? Sure. Preferably through Twitch so that most of it isn't taken by YouTube, but yeah, if you want to give me $5, then fuck it. I have to be an immigrant if you charge $5. Why would you have to be an immigrant if I charge $5? What does that even mean? Our immigration services... Our path to, like, citizenship in the nation of Crystalvania is a lot easier, trust me. You're doing with D&D Handbook instead of Declaration. I don't know. My declaration is basically don't be an asshole. It's fun you have commands and you get currency to redeem stuff. True. Bow's better than guns, but sometimes it's dangerous to only have a bow. I mean, I guess. If you're already a registered citizen of America and you have a passport, you'd have to pay taxes still while you fly to Japan. While I'm flying to Japan? Like, while I'm in the air, I'm paying taxes. I don't understand how that works. I feel like you'd still have to do it, but I could just renounce my American citizenship because fuck America. The second I learn how to read and write in Japanese, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Fuck this place. There's nothing in America that's worth sticking around for, except like. Now, there's nothing in America worth sticking around for, except maybe my parents. It's a donation thing. Yeah, that was the donation thing. Still take their money. Take whose money? Make it illegal to be an ass? I probably would. Hear me out. If you pay the $5, you also get to instigate a rule in the Kingdom of Crystalvania. That's your audience here? Well, they could see me while I'm in Japan. That has nothing to do with me I don't have to be here to do that. I'd just be streaming at a weirder time. You'd be English teacher in Japan? I mean, I could, but I don't know how to teach English. I barely understand it myself, personally. I'm getting close to food time. I feel like by the time... It's interesting, right? My stream ends when I get too hungry to want to stream anymore. You move to Japan, you don't have to pay taxes in the States. It's only if you intend to return. I don't intend to return. D&D card? Oh, Lexi, your quest for this evening is... The only gay person in 100 miles. Find them. Make them join our cult. Oh, yeah, I mean, out there soon sounds absolutely awful. It is awful. Fuck this place, dude. America is the single worst country of all time. Except maybe, like, a few others. But, like, generally speaking, it's low-grade shittiness that is, like, slowly fucking... Or not even slowly. It's fucking hightailing it into fascism. And I honestly... You'd think we would have fucking learned our lesson. Russia. Learn Japanese to go and live there. So by that time, you should be able to teach them English. I mean, I guess. Getting hangry? Kinda. A little bit. Yeah, I might get food. Alright, I think we're going to end our stream here. Thanks, everybody, for being here. You guys have been great. I will be back tomorrow since we managed to reach goal, which means that we have yet another Maidathon stream. Tomorrow, 6 p.m. EST for Femboy Friday. I might be wearing the maid outfit, or I might be wearing my cyberpunk thing. I don't know what we're doing. Another staying in America before I would move if I could afford it. Bro, same. Anyway, join the Discord server. Follow if you haven't already. If you've done all those things, subscribe also. That's also an option if you're on YouTube or on Twitch. You guys have been great. I'm going to go play Helldivers in the server, so if you want to hang out and chill for a little bit, then by all means, please do. I'm also going to order food, so yeah. Anyway, take care. Do good things. Make good decisions. Kiss men. I don't know. But I will catch you all later. Thank you, everybody who donated. Thank you to everybody who watched. If you did neither of those things, then...